Hello students, good morning. Hello everybody. How are you all? Hope everything is fine and okay. Very good. Students, as you know that today I am going to start a new topic, that is percentage from class 8 mathematics. Regarding this topic percentage, you have come across this topic earlier also in the lower class. In this class again we have to do this in little bit elaborate form. Okay, so first of all let me tell you, percentage means, suppose a number is given to us, suppose x is a number, and suppose we have to find x% of certain number. Now what is x%? X% means x upon 100, that is certain percentage means expressing that number upon 100. 10% means 10 upon 100, 15% means 15 upon 100, or 80% means 80 upon 100. So in this way, if we have to find percentage of a number, certain percentage of a number, then we have to write it in the form of divided by 100. Okay, so export here percentage. So x%, it means x upon 100. 25% means 25 upon 100. 79% means 79 upon 100. Okay, so by a certain percent we mean that many hundreds DTHS, by certain percent we mean that many hundreds remember this, hundreds means, hundreds here means divided by 100. Understood? Okay, so this percentage, we generally come across this word percentage in our school life. People used to say that how many percent marks you have got in maths. So suppose we have got 30 out of 50, then we will calculate and quickly say we have got 60%. Okay, I will show you how to calculate. I will come later on that thing. Now sometimes they used to say, what is the percentage of your total marks in half yearly examination? So we will calculate and say them. Similarly, percentage is used in every field, everywhere. Like presently we are going through this critical situation of COVID-19. So here the contamination rate, the infection rate in India is about 99%. That means the recovery rate in India is almost 98.2%. What is the meaning of this? That means out of 100 people, 98.2 people are getting recovered. Okay, and death rate is 1.8%. That means out of 100 people, 1.8 people are dying. So in this way, in our daily life, this topic percentage is everywhere. It is surrounding us from all corners. Okay, now let us come to the book and the questions. What type of questions will come from this topic percentage? We may be asked to convert percentage into fractions, as I have done we can also be asked to convert percentage into decimals. We can easily do it. You all know, if 25 is divided by 100, we'll get 0.25. Here we can get, we'll get 0.79. In this way, we can convert this percentage into decimals. We can also convert the percentage into ratio, like this one. We have to go for writing in the simplest form. So 5 plus 25 is 5, 5 plus 100 is 20, 5 plus 5 is 1, 5 plus 20 is 4. So we are getting 1 upon 4. That means if it is written in the form of ratio, then required ratio equals to 1:4. That means 25% means 1:4. So we can express percentage into different forms: fractions, decimals, ratios. Similarly, we can convert all these ratios, fractions and decimals in the form of percentage. Okay. Now remember two main rule. If percentage is given to us, we have to divide by 100. Whenever percentage is given to us and we have to find it in fractions or ratios or decimals, we have to divide by 100. Means if percentage is given, divide by 100. And if we have to find the percentage from ratio, fraction or decimals, then we have to multiply by 100. So these are the two important things you must keep it in mind. If percentage is given, divide it by 100. If you have to find percentage, multiply with 100. Okay, this simple thing, if you keep it in mind, then you can do any sum from this topic. Okay, now straight away coming to the exercise questions. What type of questions you will get in this topic, let me tell you. The first question is to express the given into the form of fraction. Percentage is given, we have to make it fraction. The first one is 220%. We have to convert this percent into fraction. So I have told you, if percentage is given, then divide by 100. So here we can write 220 upon 100. Now go for cancelling, 0 0 cancel. This 22 can be cancelled by 2, so it will be 11, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So we got the fraction as 11 upon 5. We can write it in the mixed fraction 2 1 upon 5. So this is the answer in the form of fraction. One more question, 2.5%. We have to convert this 2.5% into fraction. So whatever is the number, we don't have to bother about that. Percentage is given, divided by 100. Whether it is a decimal or not. So here 2.5% means 2.5 upon 100. Now there is 1 digit decimal place. So if I am removing the decimal, I have to go 1 place to the right. That means I have to take 1 0 in the denominator also. 1 place, it is moving 1 place to the right. So here also, as you know, decimal lies at the end of the number. So here also the decimal will move 1 place. That's why I have given 1 0. Okay. Now go for cancelling. So by 5 it gives 5, and divided by 5 it will give 200. Again 5 plus 5 is 1, 5 plus 1 is 40. So this is 1 upon 40. So you understood how to convert the fraction into, percentage into fraction. Okay. Now the second question says, express the following in the form of decimal. Express the percentage into decimal. The first question is 6%. 6% we have to convert into decimal. So 6% is written as 6 upon 100. Now there is no need to go for cancelling with 2. We all know that 6 can be cancelled by 2, it will give 3, and 100 can be cancelled by 2, it will give 50. So it will become 3 upon 50. No use, because again we have to divide this 3 by 50. We need division work. It is not required at all. Directly write down the answer here. Since there are 2 zeros in the denominator, so decimal will move 2 place. That means from here the decimal is moving 2 place, here will be the decimal. This is the answer. Understood? Okay. Next question is 125%. We have to express 125% in the form of decimals. So 125 is percentage 125 upon 100. Here also I am not going to go for cancelling. Directly I can put the decimal here. Since there are 2 zeros in the denominator, so decimal will move 2 place. From here 1, 2. That means 1.25 is the answer. Hope you are getting it. It is very easy, not so hard. Okay. So these are the this is the process how to convert the percentage into decimal. Next is convert 4:5 into, convert the following as percentage. This time the fraction is given, we have to convert into percentage. The question is 9 upon 25. And this is to be converted into percentage. So I have told you that if percentage is given, divide by 100. If you have to find the percentage, multiply with 100. So here also fraction is given, we have to find percentage, then multiply with 100. Okay. So here, since we have to find the percentage, put the sign here. Now directly go for cancelling. 25 is 1, 25 plus 100 is 4. So 9 4s are 36%. Is the answer. Okay. One more example. 12 upon 5. 12 upon 5. We have to convert into percentage. Same way, just multiply with 100. Five plus 100 is 20. Okay, that's all. 12 to the 24, then it is 240%. Understood? Things are clear to you? Okay. Next is convert 4:5 into percentage, means from ratio to percentage. We have to convert this ratio 4:5 into percentage. So we know that 4:5 can also be written as 4 upon 5. So we can write like this. Ratio is now fraction, and we know how to convert the fraction into percentage by multiplying with 100. So here 4 upon 5 multiplied with 100%. So go for cancelling. 5 plus 100 is 20. 4 20s are 80. So it is 80%. Answer. Is it clear? Very good. Now next one question is there. Which is larger? 3 different forms are given. We have to find which is larger. Six question is, which is larger? Sorry, largest. 6 2 by 3%. 6 2 by 3%. 3 by 20. 0.14. This is in the form of percentage, this is in the form of fraction, and this is in the form of decimals. Out of these three, which is the largest, we have to find. Now students, you can convert everything into one form. Either convert them into fraction, it is already fraction, so convert these two into fraction, or convert everything into percentage, it is already done, so convert these two into percentage, or convert into decimal, it is your choice. But my advice, convert them into percentage. Why? Because in that case you have to multiply with 100, and multiplication with 100 is very easy. Instead of going for dividing 3 by 20, or here 0.14, then 14 upon 100, go for cancelling, it is much easier to multiply with 100 and get the result. So convert everything into percentage, it is already done, so no need of changing this. Change this one. 3 upon 20 multiplied with 100%, and this one also 0.14 multiplied with 100%. So it will remain as it is. Go for cancelling. So this will be 15%, and here 0.14 multiplied with 100 is 14%. Now see, all these three are done, so easy, and very quickly it can be done by multiplying with 100. Now you can easily see which one is the largest. Yes, 15 is the largest of all. Done. 3 upon 20 is the largest. Done? Okay. Now comes some different types of question where we have to find the percentage of certain number, like find 4.5% of rupees 3600. This is type 2 question. Find 4.5% of rupees 3600. Let me use the new notation of rupees. 4.5% of rupees 3600. Now follow all this carefully. 4.5% can be written as 9 upon 2%. Mixed fraction is converted into improper fraction. 9 upon 2%. Off means multiply, and this is rupees 3600, so it can be written in this form. Now I am taking this rupees sign outside, because ultimately the answer will come in rupees. 9 upon 2% means whenever percent is given, we have to divide by 100, as I have told you. So percentage is given here, then divide by 100, multiply, and then 3600. Just go through the whole thing. This percentage means divide by 100, it is done. Off means multiply, it is done. And then rupees 3600, rupees sign I have written outside, so 3600. Now go for calculation. 00 cancel. 2 cuts 36 is 18. 18 9s are 162. So rupees 162 is the answer. Understood? This is also very easy. Okay. Next question is 16% of a number is 72. Find the number. 16% of a number is 72. %% of a number is 72. Find the number. Find the number. So it is very easy. Let us take the number as x. Let the number be x. So here the question is 16% of a number. So 16% of a number means 16% of x. So according to the question, 16% of x is 72 means equals to 72. Just compare these two. 16% of a number, I have taken the number as x. So 16% of x is 72 means equals to 72. 16% of x equals to 72. Now let us solve this. So 16% means 16 upon 100. As the rule says, percentage is given means upon 100. Of means multiply x equals to 72. Step by step we have to follow all the rules. So x equals to 72. This 100 will go to the right hand side, it will become numerator, and 16 will go to the right hand side, it will become denominator. Okay, so 16 divided by 8 is 2, and 72 divided by 8 is 9. 8 9 is 72. Now 2 cuts 100 is 50. So we are getting x equals to 9 5s are 45. So it is 450. This is the answer. Means the required number is 450. Its 16% will be 72. That means 16% of 450 will be 72. We can calculate and check the answer also. 16% of 452. So 450. So let me cancel 0 0. By 5 it will be 2, divided by 5 it will be 9, and 2 plus 16 is 8. 8 9 is 17. So that was the condition. Okay. So students, that's all for today. We have done so many sums. Hope you have understood all the sums and hope you have understood the concept also. I shall return back in the next class and we will do some more sums, important sums rather, very important sums. So till then, go on for practicing all those sums which are already done, and let us meet in the next class. Till then, goodbye and have a wonderful day.